Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Idle Angels video. Now, this is a guide that I should have made quite a while ago, but I just noticed that I haven't covered this topic. So today I'm going to be talking about the relics and everything that comes around the relics. I'm not sure if you unlock them at around level 50, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere over there. So when it comes to the relics, when you unlock them, you will have on the summon tab a relic summon. In my opinion, it is not good to spend your diamonds for the relic summon, especially in the early game. Yes, you will have a lot of diamonds, but in a way you will be receiving enough of those for free, so it's kind of just pointless to spend your diamonds on summoning for the relics. Second thing, if you go to your angels, you will see on the bottom left tab that you have the relics over here. There are three types of relics. So one of the relics are SSR plus relics, which are specialized for the current angels. As you can see, this one is exclusively limited to Lilith. This one is exclusively limited to Zeus. Then this one is to Apollo. So every single SSR angel has their own exclusive relic. The main character has two of those relics, and then you have those R plus, and the normal SR relics. When it comes to the normal SR relics, some of them are being used for PvP or for PvE. For instance, the exclusive limited Ra one can be used on any angel because it has the damage increase by 25%. So the Ra one is, even though you will be not having this exclusive limited on another angel that is not Ra, it's still a very good option to pick. And by far this is the one that I've seen. And then it's the other one is this, the Flag of Resistance, because it gets damage reduction 12.5%. So some of these you might see in a weird build scenarios for PvP in order to help out your angels. But most importantly, and most commonly, sorry, is the exclusive relic goes to the exclusive angel that you are going to be using it for. Then you will be having here on the daily, if you scroll down, there will be Secret Abyss. So for the day, you will be having the Secret Abyss, where you just go in and then you do your boss fightings. And over here, you will have the option sometimes to encounter a merchant. In my opinion, you can skip the merchants. I used to buy those enhancement essences in order to push the gear of my angels further a bit. But with time, I don't need it anymore, so I kind of skip the merchant, and I don't think those SR relics are worth the diamonds to spend for. Then you will be going to the store. Almost everything is useless over here on the store. Early game, I was buying those holy cores because I found them very, very useful. But later on, when the um, how do I put it? That the holy cores became so expensive, like 120,000 holy cores in order to push for 20 levels. At that point, I stopped using and buying the holy cores. I'm only buying those orange relic fragments. And from the rare currency, I'm always buying this resonance crystal. In my opinion, the resonance crystal is the best option to buy because you will have the SSR plus relic chests. Quite a lot of will be spitted out to you during different events and while you're playing the game. So the resonance crystal is something that you will be really needing a lot of. And I will very shortly explain why. So regarding the shop, this is what I suggest to buy. And then at some point, I think level 110, you will unlock the Fear Abyss. How does the Fear Abyss work exactly? There are a total of 800 stages in the Fear Abyss, and you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to try to beat those 800 stages. On every 50 stages, you're having like a save. So when you start, you will be on stage 1, and then if you push to stage 51, Next week, you will be starting directly from stage 51. So once you reach stage 751, you will always be starting at stage 751, and you will have only 49 stages to complete in those 3 days. Sorry. It's important to mention that the lineup that you choose, that's it. If an angel from your lineup dies, then it's gone for the week. You won't be having the option to replace that angel. So you're stuck with the 12 angels that you choose, trying to push for the Fear Abyss. Then you have the Abyssal Merchant. Once, in my opinion, how you should do the Abyssal, the Fear Abyss, you do your lineup. So let me just put the angels that I usually use over here. Where's the last one? This one. Let's say I do this, then I challenge, and then I am just going to progress and try to challenge for as much as I can until I see a loss. And once I see a loss, I will be starting to look at the merchant and trying to buy buffs. At first I buy, let's say, the attack buffs, then I start buying the crit and the damage. You have like 3 retries, and on my last retry, I will be spending it to buy as many buffs as you can. Those buffs are going to be lasting for 5 rounds. So keep that in mind. And here on the buff menu, you can see which buffs you have still available. So in my opinion, do consider buying some stuff only after you have lost at least once from the challenge. If you haven't lost even once, just spam the challenge and go further and further into the stages. Now, this is everything regarding how to farm the stuff for the relics. What happens next is, let's say you are having your DPS, you have opened a few of the relics for your main DPS, and then you are going to go through the promotion. Over here on the promotion, just need it to load, you will be able to click on the relic that you want. And over here on the right is going to be the requirements that you need in order to progress it further and further on. So in order to progress the raw SSR relics to SSR plus, I need an SR plus raw relic. This would mean that I will need to open those chests for this certain relic in order to be able to push it. When it comes, there are, as I said, 2 types. There are the the rare relics, and there are the super rare relics. The key thing is that the rare relics can go only up to the SR stage upgrade. So when I am deciding which relics to use, I look at the ones that I have the most of. So let's say I have the most of from this one, and then I won't be using the same one for upgrading it. Why? Because I will need this exact copy of it in order to push it to SR plus. Because you see now it's SR and I need the same SR in order to go to SR plus. So I will pick again a rare one of these, and then I will go and choose a different type in order to upgrade this one to SR. And now I will go and put this one to upgrade to SR plus. See? So now it's SR plus, and now I can decide to choose from another type of SR relics to upgrade it. Here it's good to mention to use those foral or like a copy or a bit more worthless SR relics like this one, this one, this one, this, the sword, and and all of these over here up till the Zeus one. Basically, if you click on the relic and it says that it's exclusively to an angel, like exclusively limit to a named angel, it's most likely that it's better to save that relic and not use it to upgrade other relics. And another tip that I can give you guys is that all my relics for the good angels, I have upgraded to UR plus, and I've left it at those relics at that. Only Lucifer I upgraded a bit before I realized that it's kind of worthless to upgrade to the max, which is UR plus 5 early on, and I'll tell you completely reasonable. I will tell you the complete reason why it's worthless to go to UR5. Basically, from UR plus 2 to UR plus 3, I will only receive 3% more of this exclusive buff, plus I think 2% of the other buffs, and I will be needing 2 of those SSR plus chests. While if I go and try to upgrade the SSR Relic of Capricorn for the same 2 chests, this 42% will go to 50 for Capricorn's heal. So in a way, yeah, you will be buffing your DPS, but it's kind of diminishing rewards. So it's way better to get all of your supports and other angels to UR plus before you start upgrading those UR plus relics to UR plus 5. So please keep that in mind. And the last thing that we are going to be talking about is the awakening. When it comes to the awakening, for level 30 you will be unlocking some special buff to the relic for level 60, and for level 90 it's the same for all relics. Level 90 is for PvP, but it is very, very valuable in my opinion to upgrade your DPS relic to level 90 because it gives more HP and attack, and from there on you can decide how much to upgrade those other relics. Because if I can show you all of mine, yeah, you can see I have the Lucifer to 90, Hera to 60, Hela to 60, Raph to 60, Sim to 30, and Jean to level 30. So I'm spreading them out to try to make every support to level 60, and from there to try to move it from 60 to level 90 based on the angel that will need that max HP and max attack more. I hope I didn't forget anything about those relics. For the awakening, this is where you're going to be needing those stones that I mentioned, and it becomes quite expensive to upgrade them to level 60 and level 90. So yes, you will be needing a lot of those. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you on the next video.